going on, YouTube? What it is, what it ain't. Whatever it is, I hope you shine like candy paint. Oh, but anyway, yeah. I just kind of want to check in and say thank you to all the new subscribers and the old subscribers. Just kind of checking in, letting you know what, kind of things I've been going through. Well, let's talk about this morning, right? I went and got an oil change. I actually got that free because I had two tires put on and I had some other work done in my car. But since the reservation was messed up at your local establishment, it caused me to get a free oil change, right? But let's get past there, right? All my content that I have put out thus far has been the way my life is and the way I do things. Sometimes I speak on the political stuff. And yes, I make jokes in between because my life is different. I try to share everything that's going on in my life with you all, to a certain extent. We always got to have something for ourselves. But it was challenging. This whole week has been a lot different for me. I had some different instances where I had two infractions with two people. One where the law was called out. And it really got me to, it made me really think and sit back and think about things. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, The world is how it is. It's 2025. If you choose to be a victim, that's your choice. But I choose to speak out amongst things that are, let's get this straight. It's not going to be about any racism. If things aren't right, I'm going to speak out about it. I've been to stores where people just forget you there. Not because of your color or anything. It's just simply because they're busy. If I'm paying this money, I expect the highest quality of service possible, right? With that being said, support local business. I went down today to the cooler here in town, and I supported a local business from Columbia, Missouri. That's what that is. Now, we're not going to promote that. But let's get back on topic, right? After getting my oil change, I do my grocery shopping. I post different shorts and different things of that nature. And one of the things that came into mind is, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I guess we'll say that. And now, especially this month, I'm a lot more thoughtful and a lot more mindful of things I do. And I start to realize, people are really upset. The economic thing is really, touching them in a way where it's hard to give people advice, especially, who am I to give somebody some advice, you know what I mean? That's just a realistic approach at it. But I'm watching people struggle. I watch people go through things. And then when I transition and do my thing online, I watch people, childhood traumas or whatever. They go through different things. But we as a people, we're going through so much. And what we observe on this thing right here, we don't know what it does mentally and emotionally to us. Sometimes you have to take a step back and realize what's good for you. When I got up this morning, every day is different for me. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I need to do, but how I go about doing it because my day is open. But in order to be productive and to be more than what I am and take a step forward every day, I have to get out there and go get it. Either it's mentally, physically, but whatever, that's what it is, right? But I get up, I take Salat, I go on with my day. I see people in the same spot every day. That's depressing. It really is. And then when you take another look at it, excuse me, where I'm at here in the Midwest, all the colors are drab, dark browns, anything like that, right? And that forms a mind state where everything, it sends you into a state of depression, I should say. But as I go on with my day and transition, like I said in the YouTube, I watch people bring the childhood traumas or whatever. But whatever's going on in your life is what's going on in your life. This is a place for us all to create and to learn and do better. But I watch all the bad vibes and how people really carry themselves. And again, who am I to judge? So I've taken the time out to get back on track and do a little, health wellness. I have a surgery coming up, so I'm actually getting ready for that in 1 week, 7 days from now. I'm having my surgery. I guess what I'm trying to say, or to sum it all up, because I just kind of want to check in for a minute, is a lot of things go on in our regular life, and then we have YouTube. And those of us that like to watch YouTube and be content creators, the world is not how we deemed it to be last year. The world is not the way it is, at this moment. We all do different things to make, our existence more better, or our quality of living. That's what I say. Our quality of living a little better. And if you have children, you exert more energy in everything you do. And that starts when you're a young man or a young lady, you know what I mean? But when I got up this morning, all this comes 365 degrees because my sister is sick. My parents are in the 80s. I'm in mid-century myself. I've had friends, kids die in house fires. Me, myself, I had friends die early. So when people unalive themselves and you go through these different changes in life, it makes you think, why am I here? I have a brain injury. And I'm having surgery and I'm still going through my process. And it makes you just more grateful for why you're here and more appreciative of the things you put out onto these, let's say, out into these waves out here on the internet. You know what I'm talking about? Some people live their lives, some people don't. But be thankful for being here today. Because I'm thinking of the process I went through about 10 months of trying to learn how to walk and talk. And now I'm going through some more process to help my breathing mechanisms. I already lost the sight in my eye. So I'm grateful. And I look back and I look at things going on and people have so much anger and energy going on. And regardless of what, content we put out or I put out, the economy is bad, man. You need to watch your benefits, be more aware of what you do with everything you do that has to do, with your health. If you have insurance, I'm an advocate of insurance. And all that vote, for your local city council. Eat right, eat more salads, drink more water. That's what I'm into. That's what I'm promoting. And especially, if you can help out a local business. I'm watching things go on with my parents, like I said, that's in their 80s, and different things are changing. And with me being disabled at the time, I'm watching things change. I'm paying for stuff that I really shouldn't be paying for because I put enough into the system to understand. But I pay my way. You know what I'm talking about? It's nothing. Everything I put in for the last 30 years to get to this point right now, I can't be mad at it. I set this in motion. So there's nothing. Hey man, there's nothing to be mad at. So you shouldn't be mad either. Whatever you put into the world is what you get out of the world. Don't sit here and push things that you know not right. Don't sit here and push things or people you know not right. Everybody fake is till they make it. Not some of us are just who we are. You know what I'm talking about? But just be positive. Think of your neighbor more. Think of the people you do business with more. Think of the people you talk to on a daily basis. Think of that a whole lot more. Because things may be different tomorrow, a day from now. You never know. So, with all that, I know I'm all over the place, but those were my thoughts for today. I have to be thankful for what I have. And when I woke up thinking about my situation, I start thinking about the people around me and what they going through. And even the closest people in my life are dealing with liver issues and stuff like that. It's not so much about me. It's about you. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. But I'm all over the place, like I said, but I wanted to kind of touch bases with you. We're going to go to the dog park this weekend. We're going to enjoy ourselves. But be blessed. Be positive. And be humble. Just here I am.
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
Okay. So let's talk about it. Let's have a real conversation, right? Content creator. As a content creator, one thing I've realized is no matter what tutelage you come from, you understand that? But no matter where you get your inspiration from or whatever you think is the best thing. The advice is cool, but I've learned along my journey is that the risk I take, the little risk, and it pays off to be more in the chat and to learn the content creator that you keep the chat motivated or whatever you do. But what I'm really saying is a content creator came through my part of the woods, right? Cool. I'm subscribed to this person for over a year, right? Cool. They come through. I'm away. I'm tucked in. I'm good. But I made sure this content creator where they're at, I wanted to make sure that they were good. And extending the hand, just letting them know, hey, where you at? The person your color and my color. It's not a good place to be when the sun sets. Everybody has been to Ferguson, Missouri. People know about Michael Brown, right? I'll just pass it on dialogue. And I was called a weirdo, right? That's funny as hell. I think it's funny because I'm subscribed to you and I'm passing on knowledge as an individual to a woman. And I get it. I do get it. It does seem a bit creepy if that's what you say. But all I'm telling you is just make your way past that. Because I'm going to tell you something that I've only told a couple of people or my inner circle. I got locked up out there. Maybe about 45 minutes from where you are at. But yet I was called creepy and this and that, and I'm looking out for you. think it's, well, let me end that. Because I thought it was, I understand, especially being a woman in her position. But yo, for me, it's Ramadan. And I feel like I can help. And I didn't extend my hand, I just told what I had to offer. If you had needed a hand. And it's funny because we all content creators. And sometimes we meet each other, sometimes we don't. I have no intention of meeting anyone. This is what I do. You see what I do. I sit here, edit. I jump in chats for people. I edit videos. That's my thing. I'm gonna take you all along on my health journey. When I get my surgery next week, when I get my nose and some things done, we'll have another conversation about that. But for all content creators, what I want to say is, peace be unto you. Quit begging, but peace be unto you. However your journey ends up, I hope that as much prosperity and you find the peace in what you're looking for. Have I found my peace? No, I haven't. But I'm working towards it every day. And right now it's the perfect month to get myself right. So I can be a better man. How about that? That sounds good, doesn't it, baby? Yeah. All right, well, Jeffrey, I am. We talked about it. Whatever is going on in your life, set your goals. Strive for that. Everything else is just it's just free play. You know what I'm talking about? Everything else is just free play. You know, set a goal and strive for it. Be better than you was yesterday. And if you was better than you was yesterday, you don't have to worry about yesterday, because you're better. I just wanted to say that and kind of, give a little positivity. But it just struck me while I'm sitting here. It struck me a way that it just made me laugh that the world is different. You can extend the hand regardless of way, how it may be. But when you give somebody advice, you actually know. I understand people are weary, but sometimes people do know what they're talking about. And I hope you find peace within yourself, and I hope you make it to your destination. Because the roads you're traveling, I got everything that comes from that road. You know what I'm saying? I got all the tattoos that come from that penitentiary. So, be safe and be humble and be strong, be proud. Jeffy, I am. Me and my baby's checking out. Daytime daddy. You know what I'm saying? Some more of it and some more of it. Thank you for joining. Like and subscribe.